Also, this story, by the way, this is the fucking, like, what do you call it? Henry Nowak story, right? This story has 1.3 million posts about it right now. I don't know if this is new today. Thousands. Wait, this is all Southampton police. Oh my God. Wow. Uh-huh. Jesus, that's a lot of fucking people. It sure is. Happening right now? Yeah, this is happening right now. I don't know if it's actually right now, because it'll probably be more in the evening in the UK now. But yeah, this is good. I'm glad. And stop shouting. Yeah, not very diverse. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's because the crime obviously had a racial connotation. It clearly did. I think everybody knows that. But, you know, people don't want to admit it because it's like, you know, improper to say so. And you got, wait, wow, oh my God, look at all these people. So there's a huge protest going outside of the police station for the protest for Henry Nowak. It's going to blow over. The thing is that, keep in mind that I'm going to say something, and I don't want this to be interpreted the wrong way, but I think it should be acknowledged as being a reality. Protests, the reason why protests signal danger to the government is because of the implicit threat of violence. That's the reason why protests signal threat and signal danger to the government. Nobody here is going to be violent. Protests generally are not violent. If you want to look at, like, why were protests back in the day really scary for the government, it's because the people were there with pitchforks. It's because they were there with torches. It's because they were there with spears, and they were going to literally kill you. Now, protests are just people getting mad, and then they get done, and then they vote the same way. I'm not saying that you should, you know, be violent. I don't think that you should be. But what I'm saying is that these big protests, to me, here's what my point is. These really big protests are completely impotent. They are completely and totally impotent. They accomplish nothing. They make people feel better. It's basically the worst of both worlds, where they are massively disruptive and they achieve nothing, and they give people a false sense of success whenever they've actually done nothing. Voting works. That's what you should be doing. If you don't like what happened with Henry Nowak, you need to be voting for Restore Britain. You need to be voting for fucking deporting the people that are doing the stabbing. That's the reason why the protests are so important. I understand that they're important. And you know what? You do bring up a good point. You do. Because consensus matters and making yourself known matters. And I don't want to seem like I'm against the protests. I'm not against the protests, but I think that I also am acknowledging that these protests come with a big caveat that a lot of them don't really achieve a real large tangible goal, right? And protesters venting vests? Yes, exactly. And so they just feel useless. Well, protests without voting means nothing. I think that's really what it comes down to, right? You're watching a PlayStation event? Yeah, I am. Let me look at this here. Oh my God. Turn it down a little bit. Trying to storm the police station. You're rather wrong on this one? Well, I think historically I'm not. I do think, like, verifiably, historically, I'm not wrong, number one. And number two, I think that definitely governments don't take protests as seriously because they know it'll just blow over in a few days. I think that's true. That comes in both sides, too. This are riots? I mean, I would say, I just want voting. I want voting. I want people to vote. Contradicted yourself? I didn't contradict myself. How did I contradict myself? This is going to be me explaining nuance to an individual. How did I contradict myself? How did I do it? Because this is a complex topic. I know it's a complex topic, so people are going to get misled and confused. So that's why I pulled him up, so he can understand it. What's the contradiction? You support the Iran protests and they don't have any voting? Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, because they can't vote, so what else can they do? Like, I'm just gonna I'm gonna ban you. You're getting banned. You're getting banned. I'm just banning you. You're getting banned. I don't want to read it. I don't want to hear your opinion. I don't want to listen to it. It's a waste of everybody's time. Anyway. Jesus, look at everybody. God damn. God damn. That's a lot of fucking people. That is a lot of fucking people. Holy shit. God damn.
Absolutely shocking behaviour here.
Look how peaceful they are. Yeah, nothing's getting vandalized, at least so far.
Look at all these people, look.
Yeah, doing the Lord's work. I mean, hopefully something happens. I do, but you know, like, I'm not really expecting to see that, but I'm hoping, right? I mean, hopefully you see actual, it is this or death. And so anyway, so this is what Rupert Lowe said about it. Enough is enough. A deep line needs to be drawn in the sand. Talk is weak. Britain needs to say no more, and I mean it. A Restore Britain government, with the British people's approval, would put Vikram Digwa to death. Henry Nowak was stabbed by Digwa 5 times, including twice in the back of his legs, once in the face, and a fatal wound to the chest. Rather than calling an ambulance, Digwa filmed Harry. Digwa gave the knife to his mother, and it was found by police at their home, along with 20 other weapons. Keeping the savage alive serves nobody. He really is that guy, man. Keeping this savage alive serves nobody. Fucking exactly. The police officers on the scene who allowed Henry to die will face criminal charges for gross negligence manslaughter. Digwa's foreign family will be deported. Laws will change. The country will change. Everything will change. Order will be restored. The law will be restored. Britain will be restored. Oh my God. Like, you couldn't have asked for a better outcome like this. And also, he made another post about this. This one was like, let me see if I could find, where is it here? Can I find the other posts that he made? Yeah, here we go. This is nuts. For those mainly Pakistani men who have inflicted the very worst pain imaginable on innocent British children, please know this. There will come a day when the power of the British state that concealed your atrocious crimes for so very long is turned against you. It will be swift, it will be brutal, and it will be severe. Because if Restore Britain gets a sniff of power, there will be a reckoning. I promise you that. We will show you the same mercy you showed our girls. Your race and religion will protect you no longer. A message will be sent that is heard across the entire world. If you rape our children, you will pay for it, and you will pay for it with everything. This is what Restore Britain will do. How do you not vote for this guy? Thank fucking God. Like, I actually think this is one of the only people in all of Western politics that says what I want them to say. This is exactly it. Like, this is exactly what this is what I want Trump to say. This is what I want Marco Rubio to say. J.D. Vance. This is it. Can he restore America too? I'd like to see that. I want an American one. We do. We need an American one of this guy. We do. No gray area? No, there's no gray area. There's no performative hostility or anything else. It's just literally how it's going to be. Rotting in jail is too good for this scumbag. And again, like, I'm really, really happy to see this. And so, Indiana covered up for Vikram Digwa must be immediately deported. Restore Britain government will eradicate DEI. I mean, I'm entirely uninterested in making exemptions for un-British religious practices. What would Restore Britain do? Halal slaughter banned? The Kirpan banned? Kosher slaughter banned? The burqa banned? This is Britain.
Nope, no more. We're done, bro. They do this, I might have to move, bro. Like, this is some crazy ass shit. They're really thinking about it in a whole different way. Oh my God. Don't forget the Polish minister. I like him too. He's good. That's just sane. Yeah, I mean, this is just insane, man. And all will be equal. Un-British religious practices will not be tolerated or accepted. Yeah, it's just not even a question. So we must remove the third world migrants who put their clan above all else, including the rule of British. That's exactly what I said. If that means all clans must be deported. If that means entire clans are deported, then that is what must happen. So if they take office, this dude dies. Wow. What a campaign promise. We're just gonna fucking kill him. Oh my God. And as it should, yeah, finally we get somebody that's taking these things seriously. Holy shit, how long has this taken? Yes, and anyway, I'm so glad they're pulling out riot gear. I'm out there right now. Really? Okay, yo, let me check that out. Give me a second. I got this linked to me. The attacker, oh, I saw this. The attacker was literally wearing his knife as the police arrived, and police still didn't believe Henry was stabbed. That's literally his knife. That's his knife right there. That's the pokey boy. This dude, I mean, this guy, bro, like, my goat, absolutely. Impale everyone? Yes. And so he's redeemed. And he was right, bro. He was right. And was misunderstood? He was. And Vlad, yeah, this is Vlad the Impaler, by the way. Yeah, he fought off the Ottoman Empire in 1460. This was, and also contextualize this, right? This was at the peak of their military and also of their, scientific prowess and power. So, 1453, they capture Constantinople, right? This is the same guy, Mehmet II. Fucking Vlad the Impaler repels him out of Wallachia. He goes home. He leaves, bro. He leaves. You send this dude that took over Constantinople, and you know how he did it? With a bunch of dead, rotting fucking bodies. He literally sent in lepers to infect the entire troops. Oh, yeah. That's Romania, by the way. He was an OG. He was. And so didn't they wait till he died to invade? Well, he got put in jail. They put him in jail. They betrayed him. And like, again, you can see why, right? And there's a lesson in that too. But, ultimately, that's what happened. And so medieval biological warfare, I wish we could resurrect them. I know. Inspired the coolest villain ever. Yes, this guy literally inspired Dracula. There you go. Dracula was the best leader for his country. They demonize him like they do with Oda Nobunaga. You were, by the way, I completely agree with you. Yes, he was crazy. Yes, he massacred a monastery. And yeah, you shouldn't have killed all the Buddhists. Like, okay, yeah, sure. But like, damn, did he really bring people together? Like, before that, bro, like, yeah, he made it happen. And it was the Kool-Aid yesterday busted. Yeah, resurrection to zombies. Yeah, good comparison. Yeah, I never really thought about that. I didn't, but like, yeah, it's a good way to look at it. And Oda Nobunaga loved Christianity. Ooh, I've never heard about that. I genuinely mean that. I've literally never heard that. I'm not disagreeing with you. I don't know that piece of history. And so, yeah, anyway. And Vlad was like a Catholic superhero back in the day. Yeah, they need to, you know what? You see, like, a based pope would make him a saint. It would. People might not want to hear that. They might not want to hear that, but it's the truth. It is. It's the truth. And, like, Orthodox, yeah. And Saint Vlad, I like that. He was Orthodox, not Catholic. Oh, really? I don't know that much of his background. I just know the history of the battles and everything, right? And so, anyway, yeah, Pope is woke now. I don't think Leo's woke. I think that I'm very, like, I'm in general, I'm like 70 to 80% positive on Leo. I am. I'm not all the way, but I'm more sold on him than I am by Francis. I like him more than Francis, and I like him more than Benedict. I feel like John Paul II is very clearly, like he's my goat. But like, the Leo is not that bad, man. He's not. And he's woke too. Well, what I'm saying is that like the way that he's represented the church hasn't been too much. But that's what I think. I mean, again, my main vote for Pope, like who I wanted to have, was Robert Serra. Okay, so like look him up if you don't know who that is. That's the Black Pope from Africa, or not Pope, but Cardinal from Africa. Dude was fucking nuts. Like we'd have a crusade over there, and they'd be saving the Christians from like getting massacred. It'd be a totally different thing. So Blade, yeah, basically Blade. And anyway, so yeah, so this is the campaign promise from Restore Britain. This dude dies. Crazy campaign promise. Crazy. Keir Starmer's response about what's happening. Okay, let me see it. Yeah, let me pull some of this stuff up. I don't want to spend too much. We have so many things to talk about today, and I don't know what I'll have time for, but, like, we're going to do whatever we can, and, we have the event coming up in like 2 hours, and I have that game I want to play. There's the Lego update, and so, like, just, everybody be patient. We're going to try to catch up with as much as we can, okay? So just be patient, and, I think I might actually have to, like, skip a couple of things for today and do them tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Anyway. Keir Starmer condemns Nigel Farage for whipping up division against wishes of Henry Nowak's family.
I think Nigel Farage's reaction is the wrong reaction. I think Nigel Farage's reaction is the wrong reaction.
I agree. I think Rupert Lowe's reaction is the correct reaction. I completely agree with you. He's right. But not the way that you think. Not the way. So, yeah, you think that. Yeah, sure.
And I start my answer to your question through the eyes of the family. Mm-hmm. They have said they do not want this whipped up.
He's trying to launder their trauma whenever you're looking at the reality of this is that this is a countrywide problem, a culture-wide problem, and Henry Nowak was simply a point on the graph. The important thing isn't the points on the graph, it's the line that you can draw through them. So the real issue it's not really about him, it's about the systematic amount of it's basically the compounding vertical problem of immigration control, media capture, like politicians not delivering on promises, like multiculturalism gone wrong. You have religious tyranny, and then you also have unfettered immigration, and like all this stuff. So all of these things, two-tier policing. So this is the real problem. Henry Nowak is just one guy. Right? It's just one guy that was killed. It's a tragedy. It's horrible. But ultimately, people die every day. It's not about him. It's about how it happened to him and the system that allowed it to happen, that engineered the environment for it to occur. Do you have a license for that opinion? Yeah, I do. It's called 1776. Just shut the fuck up.
They have been through the most extraordinary, awful experience. They don't want this ripped up. And Nigel Farage is completely wrong to use this to try and create division. He would be wrong in any circumstance.
You should absolutely start creating division, because division exists. And you should acknowledge it and then address it and then solve the problem of division. The way that you solve the problem of division is you remove the people that are not assimilating and not being part of British culture. You just simply remove them. You send them back. Then there's no division. Duh. Problem solved.
But when Henry's family are saying, please don't do that, it's our son, then really, as politicians, as humans...
It's our son today. It could be your son tomorrow. It could be their son 20 years from now. And it could be somebody else's, your neighbor's daughter. It could be somebody else. It is so much bigger than him. Trying to use the emotional manipulation of like, they didn't want to do this. It doesn't matter what they want. I listened to Henry's father, and I'm going to be honest. It's his fault that his son's dead. The entire mentality that guy says, the way he said, oh, well, it's not because of this, we need to ban knife crime. He is the reason. If everybody voted like him, more Henrys happen. If more people voted like the way I'm saying, or the way even Nigel Farage, but really Rupert Lower saying, more Henrys wouldn't happen. I have no sympathy for them. I don't really like feel bad for them, because if you can have your own family member, your own son be killed, and you're still so ideologically and, you know, like optically cucked that you can't call out what's clearly happening, then I don't really care. It doesn't matter, because it's much bigger than you. This, like, Henry wasn't the first person, and he won't be the last person. He's just simply this person. Now, I know it sounds pretty harsh. Honestly, sometimes I worry that I'm not harsh enough. I worry I'm not harsh enough. I worry I'm not aggressive enough about this. But I try to be reasonable. I do.
Human beings, we should start where they start. And that's where I start.
And why?
And I think that after they are able to take over, if that ever happens, I think that people like Keir Starmer need to face consequences. I don't know what those should be. It's not up to me to decide. I would have my input and my opinions. But that's it. It's okay for white people to do the reverse and rape minorities who are law-abiding citizens, work hard, and pay taxes? Let me pull this guy up. So it's okay for white people to do the reverse and kill and rape minorities who are law-abiding citizens and work hard and pay taxes and have families of their own. What part of what I said, so whenever I was having this conversation, what did I say that made you have the impression that I thought it was okay for white people to rape and kill minorities? Like, what was it that made you come to that conclusion? Like, because this is really, it's actually impressive. I didn't even know somebody could do this. I didn't. This is a shock to me. Look at all these achievements. Gamer gone bananas. You need to put that. Why don't you put that one on? Yeah, like why don't you get rid of the badge? Why don't you go? Why don't you put this badge on? I think that you need this. The schizo chatter? No, we'll see what he says. We'll see what he says. We'll give him a minute, and then we gotta move past this and look at some of the other stuff. So tired of these retards. I know, bro. Like we don't have a lot of time today. So can you just type something out and then like we can move on? Because I don't want to spend all day on this. I'm gonna give him 1 minute and then we're gonna just you have 1 minute and then you're gonna get banned. All right. So 16 mod actions. Well, it's about to be 17. And so let me go and see if I can find. Let me see here. Henry Nowak protests. I'm trying to see, is this it? Yeah, here's some of the videos of it, right? And now I'm gonna pull this guy up and see what he says. And you're banned. All right, so anyway, let's move on. Let's see here. Damn, look at everybody.
Nothing. What reform ever made? None of them have come out. None of them are here. None of them at all have posted our poster. All
So
of
this
our
is
statements about it. None of the councillors care unless they want your vote at May the 7th, Tommy.
So not one single councillor, Reform or Labour, have come here tonight. Do you know?
Not that I know of.
None of the
And I've
councillors
reached
did?
out to
Wow,
all of
what a
them.
surprise.
I can show you the Instagram messages, X, everything.
And you had no response from any of
No
them?
response whatsoever. Apart from
I'm gonna
being
skip
called
through
racist
this and
by
look
the
at it.
Labour
This is all
councillor.
live right now. And I'm gonna open this other one up.
That's not the headlines we want.
No.
Damn.
Oh, they'll make that up regardless, won't they?
That's a lot of people. Honestly, I should go after pedophiles, and for some reason they're slithering away. Well, I mean, I think everybody agrees with that.
Not
Crazy
sure,
how there's
I
no
just decided
damage.
to get
Yeah.
a jog on.
And so this is the difference, by the
means that
way.
me and Wesley have now got to get a jog
nobody's
on.
breaking windows. Nobody's breaking in the cars. Nobody's
Let me just remind
destroying
you, France
property.
got outjogged
There are
by
no
me, just
fires.
And
So
I
for all the
twice his
people that
weight.
were saying, like, well, that's just what happens. No, it's not. There's a certain group of people that do that. That's just it. And everybody knows it. We all know, everybody knows this. I just think I should be angry and destroy everything. Why? Why would you destroy your neighbor's car if you're mad at the government? That's like losing a video game and then punching your dog. Why would you do that? What did the dog do? The car didn't do anything. Emotional thinking. It's that, yeah, it's their country. They're trying to get rid of the other people that are destroying the country. That's the difference. Look at everybody. Holy shit, look at them all. Man, this must be scary for like all the nose ring people. Look at all these British flags. This must be really upsetting for them.
Sorry about
The dog left its cot. Well, that's different. It's different. You got a collar for that. Holy shit.
Sorry.
Oh, wow. Damn. Damn. I wonder if this is going to be enough.
They're running him out. They're running him out. They're chasing him with bins.
Oh my God.
They're running him out.
Literally, bro, are we watching them literally run the police? Holy shit. No way. Oh my God. What the bins? Me bin. Well, and look again, the only thing they're throwing are the bins. Because people don't own the bins, it's state property. It's exactly what I said. There's a camaraderie and an understanding for your fellow man in Western countries that other places in the world will just never understand. That's just the way it is. They can come over here and learn, but we don't want to come over here and learn about the way that they do it. We know how they do it. That's why we're here. That's a nice car. It is. I got one of those. Actually, I had to wash my car the other day. Shit got dirty. Notice how it's bins and bricks because they aren't criminals? Yeah. Damn.
Only in the UK would you see riot police getting pushed back like this.
Yeah. Holy shit, man. Is that a work call? What is this? So, just for some context, I'm going to just lock in and take a look at this. Can't wait for Asmongold to cover this. He doesn't even know! Ah. I'm already here, bitch! So anyway, so this is the way that I'm looking at it, right? Is that, yeah, he don't even know. And anyway, what am I saying before? Oh, fuck, I got distracted. What was I talking about? Ben's GoFundMe past 250 carry. I know, bro. Like it's been a good week, hasn't it? It's been a big week. So there was a guy who was stabbed by an immigrant who was then handcuffed. The man who was stabbed was handcuffed, and the police told him he wasn't stabbed, and he bled out and died while they listened to the immigrant tell them that. Damn. They listened to the immigrant tell them, this is a nice house, this is a nice place. It's gonna be like an apartment building area, right? Damn, caught out of context, yeah. So there's a huge protest because the police effectively handcuffed a dying man who was stabbed to death while they simultaneously immediately took a racism accusation seriously and put the guy in handcuffs over it. So that's the reason, and the body cam for it was released last night. It was released last night. Meanwhile, they accompanied they took the murderer to go get dinner. I'm not even kidding you.
The police are getting it.
Yeah, like it's that bad. And he was a kid. He's 18. So now there's protests. Oh shit, bro. Oh my God.
I wonder how long it is till the batons come out.
Oh my God! Look at this.
Look at them, look, they're getting run off. They're getting run off. They've just been ran down the whole road. That whole road.
Holy shit! Look at all that. Look at them crashing out.
Of that whole road.
Like many people living on the streets for over a year now, and we are waking up and the lion is awake.
Man, is this live? This is a live broadcast right now.
If you stand this side of me, just in case
and I'll show you a
over,
couple
yeah?
other
I
angles.
don't want you getting hit in
Well,
the
this
head
one's not a
whatsoever.
very good angle. Let me see if I can get anything else. Here's another example right here.
We ain't fucking sick of it.
We ain't fucking. Man. Is there a death and destruction right? Getting nowhere? Yeah.
I'm thinking, is it mine? Is it his? Is it yours? I'm looking around.
Coppers has been bashed by a chair.
I'm gonna look at this one for
Hang
a
on, you
minute.
lot.
So here's another angle.
Let me just,
I don't know if this is the same area or not. There's a lot of people outside.
Here. Then I can get a better shot. But yeah, there was some like piece of chair or something that was broken. Oh, there we go. There's a guy with a chair. I think. Yep, there goes chair. I think what you'll find.
Oh my God.
They're throwing chairs and shit
Uh-huh.
at the old Bill vans up here.
Yeah, there's even more of this here.
There's a lot of projectiles
everybody.
going, but I don't see any faces. Can't see a blood.
I'm going up. I'm going back and forth, right? I'm going back and forth. This is at the police station. This is the police station. Police officer involved in the arrest of Henry Nowak has resigned. Not enough.
That our systems, our police systems,
It's a good start.
our legal systems, our political system, our educational system seems to be infested with this cultural Marxist narrative. That
Cultural
somehow
Marxist
an
narrative.
English white man with a flag is somehow the enemy of the state, and everyone else isn't. And we're seeing this lack of equality in our nation. And that's one of the reasons why I'm standing here. But one of the things that I want to say today is I want to say to our Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, we have two demands for you. The first demand is that you bend the knee and take a photograph of it, put it on X, put it on Facebook, put it on social media, because you bowed the knee to a criminal, now bow the knee for a righteous man.
Oh my God.
And the second thing we want you to do is to apologise to the Novak family.
You're not going to apologies don't mean shit.
For gaslighting them, for telling them that they're racist, for telling them the thing that having some sense of national pride is wrong and demeaning. We are tired of it, we've had enough of it, and we're here today to stand with the Novak family. We're here today to stand with the cause of righteousness, truth, and true equality.
Man.
And I want it. I just want to end right now because as a nation we are divided. Because you see, this isn't about race. The media are trying to make it about race, but it's not. This is about progressive ideologies that's infested our nation. It's like a cancer.
No trans flags in sight. Well, as I said, it's always a very big difference. Like, this is one way you can always tell, like, who's, like, who's in the right versus not, is whenever it's a bunch of people that are flying foreign flags.
What are we saying?
So these are two separate areas.
I want to get up on it, but then I don't know how many people's going to like stand on this shed without breaking. This is getting crazy.
Have you advertised your protest where
But
the
then I
fuck
also
people
don't
show
want
up?
to get
Well, this
caught.
is
I've got enough
this is
shit
a
against
British
my
problem.
name as it is. I don't want to get
It's a
in trouble
British problem.
for
I talked to Tony
allegedly
Robinson just a
throwing
little
things when I'm
bit,
not.
but not a whole lot.
What?
It was about something unrelated. I don't know
Yeah, I
really
know.
what
What, do
they're
you want me to
doing,
go
how he's
higher?
organizing it.
I can go higher.
It's gonna break? I'm not even sure. Let me look at this one. Holy shit, look at everybody. Explain the foreign flag thing you just mentioned. So, like, whenever I see a protest in a Western country and it's a bunch of people flying gay flags and Palestine flags and other foreign flags, I want to deport them. That's what I mean. Yeah, I want them out. Straight up, want them out. I don't care. Oh, I was born here. Don't give a shit.
Lane, not this second.
Don't care. Don't care. Time to leave.
This moment. I can, but not right now.
The live stream around the front line is better. Well, let me see. I'll see if I can pull up some other ones. I'll pull up a few other angles of this.
There you go. They're moving back.
Ooh,
Here we go.
Hold up.
Here we go.
Hold up.
They're moving them back. Loads of missiles are flying here.
Damn.
Tons of missiles flying here.
They're backing up. Yeah, I see that.
Police line. Yeah.
AY Audits. Well, I'm looking at this one right now. I feel like this is a pretty good angle because it's like it's not on the front line, so you can see like what the crowd is doing too. Protesters have no gas masks or cover their faces. Yeah, of course not. Talking to the Lotus Eaters, Sargent's media company? No, I haven't.
They can go.
So they're getting pushed all the way out.
It's only so far back these vans.
This is not the station. I know that. So you're thinking about, like, I actually would rather see this than the station thing, but I'm going back and forth and looking at it. Brick by brick. There's no way they said that. There's no way. Oh my God. They did? Did they really? There's no way. I didn't hear that.
They're trying to trap everyone.
Yeah, of course they are.
They're definitely trying to trap everyone. They're definitely trying to trap everyone. Yeah.
Alright with the live this stuff.
Yeah,
What are they going to do when they trap them? Arrest everybody? They've been saying brick by brick. They said I can't breathe.
Sweet.
I mean, hey, classic.
Only a bit
Total classic.
He got hit again.
I know, I see it. I think I've got it on camera.
Oh no.
It's like George Floyd couldn't breathe because he got pulled out of his car because he was driving on fentanyl after he bought a banana with a fake $20 bill. And this guy couldn't breathe because he got stabbed with a knife. I'm starting to see a little bit of an asymmetry here. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of an asymmetry.
If mine cuts out with 17,000 in the room, me and you are going to have
Normalize Crusades again? One step at a time, okay, buddy? One step at a time. Oh, man. That's racist. That's racist, I know.
Put that in your pocket. Unzip that, go on, unzip that.
Let's look at the other angle.
Yeah, careful, mate. Oi. Careful, yeah, I'm on live.
I'm on live. Henry told the police 9 times he couldn't breathe. Yeah.
The old Bill been shoved back. The old Bill can't handle it, can they?
Damn.
How you doing, mate? It's been a while since I've seen you.
Damn, bro. Like, god damn. Look at everybody.
It's been a while because I'm
Look at all
bad
them.
for
You think this will be a riot? No.
We're all going to go right.
Yes. I want to stay on the edge.
No, I mean, it'd be people mad, but it's not going to be a big deal. What Floyd buy the banana for? Probably to eat it. Bananas, even I would eat a banana. I've been thinking about changing my morning routine to eating a protein smoothie. If I start exercising and working out, I'm probably going to do that.
The old Bill.
Where is this? Southampton.
Portswood.
Yeah, do it. Maybe I will,
In
right?
Southampton, yeah.
I do that every day.
Basically.
Yeah, I thought
as far
about
as I'm
maybe
aware,
getting one
Henry got
ordered
killed
and
up there.
delivered, right? It's like maybe $15, $10. But like, I feel stupid. It's like $10 for a smoothie, right? I mean, like, what are you doing? So I think about that. That's later on. I think about
that
it later
shit
on.
should be played though on a big screen in like
You'll get
Trafalgar
fat,
Square
trust
for everyone
me.
to see.
Nah, if you exercise.
It needs to be up there.
Yeah.
If I felt really
People
good
need waking
exercising,
up.
doing everything yesterday, right?
Yeah, he got clogged
Because like
on the
after
head
I
by a
finished, I
cone.
went and I did all my, I cleaned everything up.
an
I did
awful
my, all my dishes. And I went out, I walked around. Like, honestly, I feel a lot better whenever I'm physically active. I do. I feel way better. So yeah, I mean, like, I do all my own shit, right? Like, let me go back. Oh, this is like, they're just kind of chilling right now. I'm trying to see if this is any different. So yeah, look at everybody. Now the sun's going down, right? It's gonna be dark in like an hour.
They got run out of there.
I'm not gonna watch this all day because we got too many other things to look at. And so I'm gonna just keep these live in the background, and you guys can let me know if something crazy happens, right? And I can swap back over and take a look at it. Doing dishes equals exercise? Well, yeah, I mean, you're picking them up, you're getting around, you're walking around, moving stuff around, doing stuff. Yeah, for sure. Do you mow your lawn? No, I don't.
No.
Because I don't want to maintenance a lawnmower. That's the reason why. It's actually not because I don't like mowing the lawn.
They're not trying to kettle people in.
I just don't want to maintenance a lawnmower.
They might be doing it with the sides of the actual road.
It's also like, you know, like you can get like a landscaping company that can do, you know, like a fucking like a edging too at the same time.
They're trying to draw them down that
Use a
road
scythe. That's actually kind of a good idea.
Let's go back! Let's go back!
It's so funny for me, by the way, to see guys like this.
Let's go back!
Like,
let's go back!
You can, this guy right here, this dude, 1,000 years ago, that would have been chainmail. It would have been like, this is definitely like, this guy would have been doing the crusades, popping off, right? The red, yeah, the pike, yeah, he looks like a pikeman. He does. Like, this is, it's like, this is straight out of, bro. Like, every time I watch, this is gonna sound so racist. Every time I watch like one of these videos, and like, you know, a UK protest, it always makes me want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 because all the people there remind me of it, right? And this is like with any white European country. Like, I see this as like, man, maybe I should give Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 another chance. Like, it's such a good game. I just couldn't get into it, right? I think about this constantly. I do. Half Sword in PC? Yeah. I haven't played that for a while. I played it whenever it first came out.
Got the vent clear. Yeah. I'm getting clocked in
there. Keeper today? Yeah, I'm really excited, man. I actually, I got it downloaded so we can play it later on.
Get me.
Yeah, the clip was up there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fucking mate, I was mad.
Chivalry 2? I haven't done that one yet.
Got another riot van turning up, another 2 turning up at the back here.
Man.
They've got reinforcements turning up.
Reinforcements?
Of course they have.
Of course. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is going on in the UK? Why are they protesting?
Yeah.
I've talked about it a couple of times before, but basically, let me see if there's any more information about this or looking at it. That's actually not what it's about. Let me scroll down and see if I can find the other ones. Where is it here? Wasting his life trying to become a streamer. What is this? Let me watch this real quick. Before I look at the other stuff. Actually, let me try not to get distracted to something else. How about that? Let me see if I can find the Henry Nowak protests. Where is it here? No. Okay. Oh, go back. Oh, this photo, by the way. Nick, bro. Henry Nowak was mortally wounded by a hostile foreigner, held down and arrested by white police because he was accused of racism by his own murderer while he bled out and died on the street. This is an allegory for what is happening to European civilization on a global scale. This picture, by the way, there are so many good things about this. Like, for example, the fact that, like, the hand is, like, very white, obviously because it's losing color. The fact that the woman is wearing fake nails that make it look like claws. The fact that they're wearing gloves and he's not. Like, this is a just... Oh, my God. It's so perfect. The image is AI enhanced or it's not real, the nails. Oh, it's not? Okay, I was gonna say. Well, either way, you know, it's still, hey, if it gets posted enough, it's going to be real, right? I'm going to be honest. That's what's going to happen. And that's what they did with that one guy, that guy with Alex Preddy, right? The symbolism. Yeah, it's definitely a good photo either way. But let me look at and see this. And I will look also. This is what Nigel Farage said about this. Let me watch it. It's also crazy. The killer previously attacked another person with his sword. It's always the ones you most expect, isn't it? It's always the ones you knew were going to do it all along. Okay, let me go and just look at that real quick. Okay. Video has surfaced of Henry Nowak's killer, Vikram Digwa, threatening people during a road rage incident with the same knife he later used to take Henry's life.
Come on! Come, recording him. Come on, man.
Właśnie do samochodu, koniec.
You got big problem, nigga.
Właśnie.
You got big problem. See, kurwa. No knife, no knife, no knife.
Do samochodu, kurwa. Do samochodu.
Is that him? How do people know it's him? I don't know if it's for sure him. You can see that. I mean, like, I literally can't tell. What does he have in his hand? Is that his sword? What is that if it's not a sword? It has to be. Look at the point on it. So he's... It's a ceremonial dagger? I don't like that ceremony. I don't like that. Yeah, I think that's a bad ceremony. I don't like that ceremony. It sounds like a ceremony I think they should do on the other side of the world. I don't want that ceremony here. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. A Smurf hat? Yeah, video is after this. Oh yeah, okay, all right, let me get to that and find this. This is just crazy. Video appears to show Keir Starmer's government minister Savtir Kaur observing a public weapon demonstration outside Southampton Civic Center featuring Vikram Digwa, who is today convicted for the killing. Okay, so this is...
ਸਿੱਖੀ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਹੋਵੇ ਤੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਨੂੰ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਡਰਾ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਨਾ 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 ਹੱਥ ਨਾ ਲਾਈ ਵੇਖੀ ਕਿਧਰੇ ਤੇਰੇ ਵੱਜ ਨਾ ਜਾਵੇ
Yeah, that's what it is.
ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਰਪਾਨ ਪਕੜਨ ਤੋਂ ਡਰਾਉਨੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਦੱਸੋ ਵੱਡੇ ਹੋ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹ ਕੀ ਸ਼ਸਤਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਧਾਰਨ ਕਰਨਗੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਜਨਮ ਹੀ ਸ਼ਸਤਰ ਦੀ ਧਾਰ
I don't understand the reasoning. So why aren't they getting their weapons taken away? Because I thought they were trying to ban a lot of these types of weapons. Like, I'm just really confused by this. It's a two-tier country. It's their religion. That's stupid. Really? Oh my god. So they're letting people walk around with weapons because they say it's their religion? When will it end? You know, it's one of those things where it's like you never know how bad it can get. You never have any idea. Wow. Yeah, they can't use racism to enact the ban. It's a Sikh religion, man. Who cares? It's a fucking knife. What are you talking about? You can't walk around with a knife. I don't care if it's your religion or not. It's a pun. It's a Sikh religion. Okay. Good one. All right. If that's what you're trying to say.
ਜੋ ਹੋਇਆ ਹੋਵੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬੱਚਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਸ਼ਸਤਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਡਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਨੇ ਪੰਥ ਦੀ ਸਿਰਜਣਾ ਹੀ ਖੰਡੇ ਦੀ ਧਾਰ ਚੋਂ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ ਸੱਚੇ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਸਾਡਾ ਜਨਮ ਹੀ ਸ਼ਸਤਰਾਂ ਤੋਂ
Oh my god. My religion says I can have a pistol in my car. Yeah. My religion says I can do anything I want. Yeah, I decided that I could do this. Founders of religion? No, I mean, like, again, these are religions that come from other places in the world. I think that there's a lot more cultural relevance and cultural, like, logic that you could have for, like, why they do what they do whenever you apply it to, like, I don't know where Sikhs come from. Do they come from India? Like, or like maybe Pakistan, I'm assuming probably somewhere around in that area. And like, so probably in that area, culturally, there's a lot more relevance and reasoning for like why they carry the knives. And like, I think if they want to do that in India, it's fine, right? I just don't want to do them in fucking America, right? That's it. The U.S. is next. The U.S. will be next. They will be next if they allow it to happen. That's really what that's what I think it is that the more that you have... Oh, they've got shields up now. What is this?
Was that necessary? Probably not.
He's trying to hit people? Look at that.
He just leant over the floor and he
That's
just
why being
whacked him
armed
on
in
top of the
self-defense
head.
is a right. Governments can't take it away. Yeah, like my outlook is that if you can carry a knife... I think that you should be able... Everybody should be able to carry a knife. That's my opinion, actually. Like, I think everybody should be able to carry a gun. Everybody should be able to carry a knife. With a gun, I think you probably should have to have at least some kind of license for that, or some like, you know, like a concealed carry or something. But otherwise, you know, like you should be able to do that. The thing that I have a real problem with is that there is a religious exception being made for a ethnic group because of a racial guilt reason. I don't actually have a problem with them running around and swinging the swords around. I actually think it's cool. The problem is that they're being given a unique privilege that the people who created the country do not get to enjoy, which I think is profoundly wrong. So that's actually what my complaint is. It's not about, like, for example, like if all these guys, for example, had Zweihanders, I would think that was really cool. So it's not even about that. It's the fact that they have a unique privilege that they think that they're able to do this, but other people aren't able to do that. I agree with you as a Sikh. Yeah, I don't have anything against Sikhs. Like, I don't really, like, why would I care? Like, I don't have anything, I don't know anybody. I don't think I know anybody that's a Sikh, right? Maybe I do. I have no idea. But, like, ultimately, I don't have anything really against them entirely. But what I do have is, you know, like, you can't walk around with a dagger, man. Like, and say that, you know, you can do that with a dagger and then other people can't, right? It either has to be everybody can walk around with a dagger or nobody can walk around with a dagger. And, you know, like I looked at that thing yesterday with the UAE, these people will immediately compromise and do that. They will immediately be okay with that. But for some reason, it's not considered. And it's kicked off in Southampton. Is there even more of this? That's a lot of people. It's not even a real requirement. It's about being simple. A pin in their turban in the shape of a kirpan counts. I mean, you know, whatever they want to do. It's not racial guilt because after World War II, there were labor shortages. They mass imported immigrants to break the strikes. The rich in the country want more cheap labor. Yeah, I think true. I think that's true. Yeah, sure. Sikhs are generally pretty cool in my experience. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't have a problem with people that do that. Like, I mean, plenty of other ethnic religions can do whatever they want. But the problem is that whenever you acquire special accommodation or privileges, that's the issue, right? It's primarily that. I mean, everything else is not a big deal or a problem at all. And I think that's one of the things a lot of people kind of get mixed up, right? Is that, let me see if I can look this up. You know, they get these two things mixed up a lot because, yes, obviously, you know, if you have... Oh, is this another one? Wait. Stand up to racism. Stand up to racism.
There are many, many more. Many, many more. Many, many more of us than you. We are black, white. We are...
How ironic is that? I told you. I told y'all this was against the vigil. Yeah, this was against the vigil to break the moment of silence for Henry Nowak. That's what it was. Let me see if I can pull up the... Yeah, there it is. Right? And there it is. As always, a bunch of young women, overwhelmingly, stand up to racism, say no to Islamophobia, Black Lives Matter, migrants and refugees welcome, stamp out anti-Semitism. Oh my fucking God. And keep in mind, none of these people are wearing, they don't have British flags or anything else. 2 million views, 200K likes. I have no idea. Oh, is this the post that they made? We won't let the far right divide our communities. Well... we'll do our best to do so anyway. Right? Who paid for that sign? I mean, who knows? I mean, I don't think it's really that expensive to pull together some money to do that, right? And let me see if I can look at this.
The murder of Henry Nowak. It took 2 minutes to go onto Hampshire Police's website. The murder of Henry Nowak. It took 2 minutes to go onto Hampshire Police's website, yeah? Hampshire Police. This is where this institutional racism, this is why the white boy was handcuffed. This is why, whilst dying, this is their policies, okay?
Yep.
The murder of George Floyd by serving police officers in the USA was a pivotal moment for policing in the UK. How the fuck was it a pivotal moment?
Yeah.
A dead crackhead who died of a drug overdose in the United States. In a...
We are so back. We are so back. Oh my God.
Legal hold by a police officer. But anyway, driving the need for real change. Whilst a tragic event happened in another country, policing across the UK has over many years had a strained relationship with some communities.
Yeah.
Nationally, the Police Race Action Plan, which is where this problem comes from, was created to address the racial disparities and distrust associated
Police
with...
are fighting back against the crowd. That's what people are saying. I'm going to go ahead and just look at this real quick. Just real quick. They're trying to push people back. Jesus.
Oh shit.
Damn, look at that guy. Holy shit. Oh my God.
They got one, they put him or someone down over there.
Why didn't they do that to the
they're
guy
gonna fucking kill that geezer in a minute.
Why didn't they do that to him?
What's happening over here? Who is that?
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
That's crazy. What are the odds of that? Isn't that weird? Oh man. No way, they're jumping the guy? That's what happens. That's the way it is.
Hey! Come on, Patriots. Come on!
This is live, by the way.
Who's that guy in the suit?
Yeah, fucking fair play to him all.
He's come back 100 years ago, geezer!
This guy talking about this guy?
Like him!
Oh my God.
Mr. Mustache Man.
Is this because of the video release? Kind of, yeah. They can't even shield bash correctly? Yeah, everybody knows you need to... So there's only one shield that you have that weapon art with the Elden Ring, and you didn't even get it till the DLC. And you have to do it with the front, not the bottom of it.
You know we're all fucked if this goes through, innit?
Yeah, I mean, everybody should know this. How does he not know this?
Fucking blame me, but... Well, he's been safe though, no, he's coming here.
Are you doing a bingo for State of Play? What do you think? Will this solve the issue? No, but I think that, again, it's, you know, I am very pessimistic, as I said before, about protests. I am. But at the same time, I think it is, like, I recognize that sometimes they can be very impotent, but a protest is better than nothing. Does that make sense? But don't think that just because there's a big protest, the problem's going to go away. That's probably a better way for me to say what I was saying earlier. It's a symptom of a problem? Yeah, that's probably a better way to look at it. Look at the wall on the back.
He's doing his hair.
Yeah?
He's doing his fucking hair, guys. Fucking hair, go on, son.
Damn. How are your pineapples? We're gonna find out. It's better than nothing. I like that. You want to make the video? Yeah, sure I can. I'm looking at 3 of them simultaneously. So I'm looking at this one, we're looking at this one, and there's also this one too. Let's look at this angle. I think this is a better angle. And this is, I'll link this video too so you guys can give the guy a follow. This is live? Yes, this is live. It's happening right now. It's happening right now. It's live right now. Careful, this is live. It's TOS happening. Oh.
That was a piece of wall there, just got thrown over. Look, there's a whole brick, there's a whole house brick.
Oh shit.
Oh, there goes the ankle. There goes his ankle. Oh shit, we got bricks going over. Oh shit. Hang on, I've got to protect my phone a little bit here.
Brick by brick.
Holy shit.
Brick by brick, boys. Okay, this is getting crazy. They're throwing bricks at him. Oh my. Isn't it crazy that 3,000 years later, they're still doing the exact same thing? I mean, the Romans really had that locked in.
Southampton.
They did.
We got huge bricks going over.
Thousands of years later. It's OP, yeah. It's OP. We throw big rock. Well, they've been doing that even longer than the shield wall. Even longer than the
I'm getting
phalanx.
eaten alive here by fucking mosquitoes.
Just got here. It's protests for Henry Nowak's murder. For the against the police and the state. Forza. I thought about playing that game more. Damn, is he okay? Holy shit. Somebody's gonna get hurt with them throwing those bricks. They are, like, somebody's really gonna get hurt. Like, I'm not really a big fan of throwing bricks, if you want me to be honest. I don't like throwing.
They're pushing him back.
They're not either. Holy shit. Can you believe we're watching this live? Isn't that insane?
The fences are going, the fences are going.
Alright, you're shot, Mark.
You're okay? Just watch your head, yeah? There's a lot of shit flying, yeah?
Yeah.
Bricks included in that.
Jesus.
Fence panel's gone. You ain't bought fence panel in a while. That's what I know from you. Just saying that's 50 quid. Fucking hell. 70, 80 quid for them bad boys.
The fence? Yeah, it's always sad. I mean, like, you know, again, like destroying somebody's
There's
private property.
No way
I mean,
I'm going
it
in
sucks,
that front
right?
section
It
there,
sucks,
because I'm
but
going to get hit
that's what
on the
happens.
head with a brick. It just ain't happening.
Sometimes you got hit with a pace.
Yeah.
I just like sound.
The police helicopter up here.
Oh, trying to go in there. Need a better angle? I think this is a good angle. You want to see from the other angle?
More bricks being thrown.
More bricks being thrown.
It's a big brick situation.
Where to get the bricks from?
Somewhere in that direction.
Holy fuck. How many people do you think is in the crowd? 1,500. 1,500 from what I see.
Fair play to them. They're taking it, aren't they?
No, something like that. 300 max? I don't think so. I think it's a lot more about from behind. You can't see. Sponsored by Lego? Yeah. Sponsored by Bricks and Minifigs. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at all this.
Oh, fuck it. I'll go down there.
A piece of wood, Adam. Another brick.
Against better judgment. We'll have a look.
Oh, he's moving in. Okay, let's see this. Jesus. I wonder if it's going to get worse at night. I kind of assume it won't, but we'll find out.
Let's have a look. Excuse me.
See that brick hit the head.
I saw it.
I wonder if also you'll have like clashing tribes, you know?
It was a piece of a brick, yeah. Geezer. You okay? You okay?
You're right.
How far do you think this will realistically go? I don't think that.
There we go. Brick's coming.
I'm not convinced this will create lasting change. I'm not.
Bottles,
just
bricks,
based on the language that people are using, I don't think that they're ready to make lasting change.
A whole lot.
But I could be wrong. Like, I mean, what the hell do I know? I hope I'm wrong. Just saying fuck you to each and every one of them. Oh my god.
Alright, 1 second. One of my mods, take it out, subscribe on you know. Keep it so everybody can talk. Yeah? Keep talking, gonna talk on the live stream.
Well, at least now they're not getting bricks thrown at them or anything. Didn't want to leave anybody out? Yeah. The thing is, they still need the police. Well, I mean, like, again, like, the same thing I say about America is true here, right? And, like, this is the problem, is that basically people...
I'm glad the dogs aren't out anyway. Don't want to see no dogs getting hit by bricks. That ain't on the agenda.
Yeah, that's sad. What are the police doing? I don't know. I guess they're just trying to, like, keep them in one area.
That was a fence post. There's another brick. Oh.
Jesus.
I got hit by a stone on the shoulder. Never mind.
Have you got a spare battery pack on you for a minute?
Nope.
Nothing on you?
It's not on me. Lane's got it in a minute.
Has he? You got a battery pack on you?
Yeah, just take it out the bag.
It's alright. I'll only use it just for this phone for a little while.
Whoa, how the hell did that not break?
Is this the new, you got a spare cigarette rub? Yeah. You got a battery pack? Oh! The flower planter. Uh-oh.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
Oh shit, they smoke bombing them. Oh, purple for Pride Month. That's how, look how inclusive they are. Oh man. That's so cute.
I don't fancy getting
the brick on that.
Oh, yeah, pepper spraying everyone for no reason.
Jesus.
The people that are just standing filming are getting pepper sprayed.
I'm surprised more people aren't throwing shit at them from the from those balconies. From like over there. Like if I wanted to throw shit at them, that's where I would go. I would go right here and I would drop shit on them from there. Like, because you also have gravity working for you too. Like that's 100% what I would do. Tim Sweeney's big mad. Is he really? Let me pull this up.
Plenty of aggression there from the police.
Yeah, fair competition. Okay, he's mad about steam. Yeah, I'm looking at that. Did Valve breathe again? Yeah. And they took 10% more of the market share. Please, will you just give it a signal boost? How many times do you type that? Too many times. Okay, you're banned. It says whenever you click to chat, you get rules and it says not to spam. You just kept asking the same question over and over. You just get permabanned. We can't point out how ice rioters behave while also condoning this behavior. Of course we can. Because the ice rioters are a bunch of race communists that want to turn your country into a third world shithole. And these people are the ones that want to turn it away from that. I don't give a fuck. Think I care? Fuck no. Yeah, they're wrong and these guys are right. I don't care about, like, the thing is, like, you're not going to catch me going and trying to, like, win over the favor of somebody that wants me to lose. I don't care what you think. I don't care what your reasoning is. I don't care. But that sounds hypocritical. Too bad. This isn't accomplishing much. I think it really depends on what happens after this. What the? Oh, for a minute there, I thought it was Iran. Uh-oh. It's a leaf blower? Maybe, yeah. What is that sound?
Bricks are still flying.
What are your thoughts on Unreal 6 being already announced? They announced Unreal 5. Didn't Unreal 5 get announced in like 2018 or 19? I feel like there's something like that. I'm talking about Unreal 6, or sorry, Unreal 5, when the last one got announced. I'm gonna look at some of the other ones. This is nuts, man. Holy shit. I wonder if it's gonna get violent. I do. I'm really curious if that's gonna happen or not. Because it's getting pretty extreme.
In particular, for those in minority communities. We will pursue offenders and deal with offences that cause the most harm to our ethnic minorities. Not the most harm to the public, the most harm to our ethnic minorities. Address disproportionate victimisation. Make sure that staff and officers are trained to recognise and deal with crimes that impact most of our ethnic minorities. Do you know who the biggest impact is against? It's us. How many ethnic minority girls were raped from one end of the country to the other? I'll tell you how many, not fucking many. It was all young white English girls, right? And you didn't charge any one of those people who raped them, calling them dirty little white bitches, with a hate crime. Why was this Sikh man not charged with a hate crime? He made it about race when he rang the police and said, white boy, and he accused him of racism. So it was a racial murder. That's what this was. He was racially targeted by that man, and he was murdered, and your police officers done nothing because he was...
Patriot. Absolute fucking patriot.
White, because you were so scared of this. So the officer who handcuffed him, the officer ignored his plea after plea after plea for an ambulance. He's been stabbed. They fucking ignored him. Would they ignored him if he was non-white? You bet your life they wouldn't have, because their training wouldn't have allowed them to.
Yep.
This all comes down to police training, government training.
Two-tier police training.
The hierarchy of the police, the head of that police is responsible. Your hands are dirty because you created this atmosphere.
Patriot, but also an extreme Zionist. I don't even want to hear one thing about Israel. I don't care about that. The only reason why people bring that up is to try to divide right-wing people and white people to get them fighting against each other. I don't care. But the Jews! I don't care.
Just a handcuffing officer, you, the government,
don't give a shit.
Every one of you brought in these policies that attack white people. That's what it is. This is an attack. This is not the white population. You know, for years, do you know, if you look at education, white working class are the biggest underachievers. Now, minority groups are excelling, whilst our children, and I used to put it down to them being forgotten and neglected. We're not forgotten and neglected.
Systematically disenfranchised.
Targeted by every government institution with hate against us.
And once you were able to get governmental power, you have to exercise it with tremendous and extreme severity on the people that did this to set an example to never do it again. Because eventually they will get governmental power. When you do that, zero mercy. No mercy, no half measures, no surrenders. I would keep going,
an unfair system has been created. An unfair system of funding, an unfair system of love, care, of everything. And it's against white people. And that is why Henry Nowak is dead, because he was white. So from when he was stabbed to when they actually got the ambulance, an hour against all of his pleas. An hour. He murdered him.
What the hell?
He was murdered.
How does it take that long?
This isn't the moment for real fucking change.
Yeah.
Not George Floyd, a dead crackhead in America. A little white boy student with no criminal record who was a loving kid is who's dead. Not criminal. You killed him. You killed him. But just going through this website just infuriates me. It fucking infuriates you. Read what they're doing to us. I'll be there tonight, 6 p.m. at Southampton Police Station to report as people are coming out to show them.
This is that event.
Their outrage at what this police force has allowed. This is a police force which tied the hands behind the back of a dying little white kid because of their diversity training. That is why. Because they're scared all the time. This has got to be a moment for change, man. But see you at 6 p.m. whoever's going there.
Fucking based. Absolutely fucking based. Completely agree with him about this. And not angry enough? Oh, I agree. You can only say so much, right? And dude might say things that sound right, but he started his political career by being a member of a fascist party. Great. I hope he gets elected. Maybe he can actually do something about it. Yeah, what do you think that word is like? This is like, you think this is, you're going to use like a magic word, and so then I'm going to have to like step down and not support him? I don't care. I don't care. This guy's on my side. This guy's on the side of Western civilization. This guy's on the side of me not being demographically and ethnically replaced in my own country and then systematically disenfranchised for things that I didn't do. I don't give a fuck like about any of that other stuff. None of that other stuff matters to me. So you can go, he's on my side. Yeah, he's on my side. So that's literally it. This is the reason why, by the way, and I've said this before, is that, like, this is the reason why I don't, this is why I don't start, like, fights with people that, you know, I disagree with about, you know, the Iran war or whatever. It's because those people fundamentally are on my side. Even if we have a disagreement about Iran, we have a disagreement about Israel, we have a disagreement about, you know, gay people or something else, they're fundamentally on my side. And they want basically the same thing that I want, but there's always going to be disagreements. I have no interest and no desire in splitting hairs. Now, on Twitter, you have infinite clips of people saying you're a fascist for supporting a fascist person. Who cares? Really, who cares? So there's going to be another clip of me on Twitter saying something bad. It doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. It's not going to do anything. It's just stupid. So I'm not even going to waste my time. Like, it doesn't make a difference. Like, somebody makes a Twitter post and it gets a bunch of likes and they say that you're bad. Then it doesn't matter. It has no consequence.
Oh, I mean, it's convenient, yeah.
We parked our car, got out of the car, and he was right there.
When in Rome.
When in Rome. Bring your knife.
When in Rome, get a picture with Tommy Robinson. Gave me. What?
White European? What do I care if it calls me Nazi or right? Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't care. Call it whatever you want.
What's up?
The purity test of 100% of agreement is, or you're out of the toxicity plaguing the left, and some bad faith actors want to manufacture it on the right. They do. And the reason why is because they know they're losing, and so they have to turn people against each other. They've been surprisingly effective with it, but with the Iran war, I think it was very divisive. Same with the Israel stuff,
That's
but I think that now it's like kind of, it's fading away. And now you're having people like that are discussing it more obviously, right? What's this? It's not, oh yeah, I've seen a few of these. You need to change faster. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this in the background. I want to make sure we get locked in for state of play too. Let me watch Nigel Farage's reaction, and then I want to look at a few other things. We're gonna keep this going on. I'm gonna obviously watch it, but you know, like, we'll go through everything else.
The Henry Novak case has not had the coverage and publicity that it deserves. A young man is stabbed 5 times in the street. The police are called. The assailant, the man who's committed the stabbing, says Mr. Novak made racist comments. As a result of that, the police don't believe that he's been stabbed, don't check that he's been stabbed, put him in handcuffs, and he dies lying on the ground. Does this remind you of the George Floyd case just a few years ago that happened in the Midwest of America?
No, it's a lot worse.
Within 24 hours of that, because Floyd was black, we had Parliament statue being defaced in Parliament Square, uproar of the most extraordinary kind. And yet, has the Prime Minister taken the knee for this young man in the way that he did for George Floyd?
True.
Has he? Hell. It's almost as if, because he's white and he was accused of racism, that nobody cares. However, there are some key pieces of evidence here that we need. Forget whatever prison sentence the assailant gets. What we need is the body cam footage from the police to
be careful what you wish for.
Be released to see whether they took the cry, the false cry of a racist allegation more seriously than someone being stabbed in the streets.
And they were
I think we deserve to know.
And everybody knew what it was going to be, and it was exactly what it was.
What the role of the police was, and what instructions they've got from their senior officers. Release the footage and do it now.
Well, again, I don't really support reform. I mean, I'm not really a huge, like, I'm not from, this is something that, like, I also want to say, because people will ask me about this, and I will repeat what I've said in the previous periods, is that I'm not from Europe, but I'm from Europe. I'm Irish, Scottish, and German. The fact is that there is a shared cultural ethnic heritage that America, Europe, you know, I would say like most of Europe, I would say also like Australia has, and Canada, that we all are in this together. We really are. This is a shared cultural heritage. And so when something bad happens in one of those other countries, I view it as something bad happening in my country. That's the way that I see it. And Ashkenazi Jews, I don't know about that. I got to do that DNA test and figure it out, right? And Israel, I mean, I would say Israel is an ally, but they're not the same as Europe. No, they're not. Of course not. And yeah, German, Welsh, Polish ancestors here. Yeah, exactly. And one of the police officers who arrested Nowak just resigned from the police. Yeah, I saw that. Somebody said that to me earlier, and you know, not a big surprise. There's more of the footage here, and I sure hope to see more is going to happen. Here it has, we were stabbed. Every single protester observed silence, not protesting, simply reflecting on it. Yeah, I mean, there it is, right? And it's also good to see how many young people are out there protesting. Like, I mean, obviously not all of them, but you know, many of them are there. British actor Lawrence Fox, if it was a young black man, the country would be on fire. Absolutely. He's totally right. Let me see if I can find any more of the information about it. But yeah, this is just really shameful on police that commented on him. Oh boy. Yeah, this is from a few days ago. I'm not even going to look at it. So you're actually totally wrong about Israel. We're the same heritage. Well, listen, I don't want to like, I don't hate Israel. Like, I don't hate Israel. Like, I'm not like a huge fan of Israel. Like, they're in a different place. I don't view them as being directly connected to like, you know, Western culture in the same way that like Germany is, or, you know, Great Britain is. So, I mean, again, if you want to consider yourself that way, that's totally fine. Many of you guys did come from Europe. I don't want to split hairs, okay? Like, you're definitely a closer ally to us than, let's say, you know, many other countries, all right? I don't want to name names, but I think that we all know. So, yeah, we don't need to get into all the rest of it. So Italy is? Yeah, let me go back. I'll look at this. Oh, Jesus. I look at one of these. And then after this, we got to get ready for State of Play. We do. We got to get ready for State of Play. We got to go through a whole lot more of this. There's so much going on. There really is.
It's like America deserved 9/11. God, it's just so annoying.
The United States deserved 9/11.
It's like America deserved 9/11. God, it's just so
annoying. The United States deserved 9/11.
Okay.
Here's the problem, though, is that the issue with Hassan is that he also supports terrorists that want America to have another 9/11. So this is the issue, is that like him saying that America deserved 9/11, and what he's meaning to say is that American interventionist policies destabilized the region and caused terrorist blowback from those destabilized areas. That's what he was probably trying to say. But the issue is that when you are currently supporting people that want there to be another 9/11, then how can you not see it that way?
What else are they using?
And this is Hassan Piker.
Like, why would you care? You're in the UK. Why would you give a shit?
Because you're trying to influence policy inside of the Western world, and you're trying to allow countries to, or push for countries to allow an ideology that's destructive to them. That's the reason why. And the UK has this is this threat in the UK in the same way it is in America. That's the reason why.
About what I've said as an American citizen in the United States of America. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Because you're pushing the same stuff in Europe. He's pushing the same stuff. It's the exact same thing. It doesn't matter.
Expressing sympathy for Hamas.
Yeah, he's trying to not understand.
Look.
Therefore, I would vote for Hamas over Israel every single time.
Hezbollah is a paramilitary organization. I don't have an issue with them.
We think the Houthis, Ansar Allah, is doing what Houthi would do. My favorite flag.
By the way, I feel so bad for Will because they cut out Nick, but they didn't cut out Will. Like, why?
Hezbollah.
It's a shitty flag. Take away all the context. It's just a shit flag. It sucks. Who holds an AK-47 that way anyway? Nobody. But Joseph Kony's child army holds AK-7s that way. It's stupid.
Bangers. Bangers after bangers. I don't give a fuck. What is this? What, like...
Well, you can't say... The thing is, you can't be surprised when people say that you are a terrorist supporter or that you want America to have 9/11 when you support multiple organizations that want America to have another 9/11. Like, there's something that's profoundly wrong here. It's just that simple.
The one that annoys me, is the America Deserve 9/11 one, because like I've already described what it is, what I meant, right? And I did this back in fucking 2019.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you support organizations that want 9/11 to happen again.
Okay, back in goddamn 2019, all the other stuff, the recent things, like I don't have any issue with that. What do you mean? You're gonna... Like, I can't even say that I think the Hezbollah flag looks cool. What is that?
Yeah, because you're wrong. It's stupid. There's like 50. It's a B tier at best flag. It's just not a good. It looks like an off-brand mustard. It sucks.
Like, why would that in any way, shape, or form be completely ridiculous?
And also the reason why is that everybody knows that you're crypto messaging that you support Hezbollah by saying that you like their flag. He would, by the way, like if I said my favorite flag was the Nazi flag or the Confederate flag, he'd be farming it, calling me a Nazi, saying that I was dog whistling and everything else. So if you reverse this criticism on somebody like me, he would be immediately running with it. So he's just playing stupid on purpose because he's been caught and pulled out for something that he's obviously doing. Every reasonable person knows what's happening. Everybody knows why he's saying it.
It's 100%
it's a dog whistle.
Protected free expression. 100%. And yeah,
apparently not 100%.
What? After I said all of those things, I freely traveled to the United Kingdom. I freely traveled
because they didn't know about it.
To the United Kingdom after saying those things. Every single one of those clips, with the exception of the Pod Save America one, is a clip from before.
He's upset about this. He is. He's really upset about it. You'd be banned for saying that? Yeah, if I said that my favorite flag was the Nazi flag, I would get banned. And people would get really mad at me for it. Because everybody knows, like, oh no, it just looks cool. Everybody knows what you're doing. Everybody understands this. Instantaneously. It's just so obviously dishonest.
From so long ago that I had said those things and freely traveled during a fucking Tory government too.
And finally, this is Hassan Piker commenting on landlords who keep their properties empty.
Yeah, kill them. Kill those murder those in the street. Let the streets soak in their red capitalist bloods, dude.
Not good.
So there we go.
They love using this shit as though this is a sincere advocacy and not me just fucking LARPing with a dude that I was friends with at the time. That one is from literally a 2018 clip.
Yeah.
Okay. It's unbelievably insincere Also, given the current state of affairs in the United Kingdom, I feel like you probably shouldn't be posting that. Yeah, this is just a Destiny clip compilation. We can move on. Yeah.
Well, it's because Destiny, I mean, like, it's because the clips are bad. And anybody who looks at clips about Hassan is going to come up with these and they're going to say these are really bad. As I said, I think that the one that doesn't get enough play is the white women being raped is the lesser of two evils. That's the crazy, that in my opinion is like kind of worse than all of the other ones. And I'm surprised more people don't put that in the compilations. That's insane.
It is. None of these are the reasons why I'm not,
First he says his best banger clips, then he says he's LARPing. Well, it's because now he's changed his messaging from being pro-socialism and like, you know, like light communism to being pro-Islamic terrorism. And so like that old stuff is like, that's from the last patch, right? We've got a new battle pass, new season, and now the new season patch is making excuses for justifying and rationalizing Islamic terrorism.
Being barred entry into the fucking country. These are just like additional things that they throw on the pile to justify it because they recognize that it's they recognize that it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good that...
Who does it not look good to? People that want to import millions of foreigners into the country and then change the laws? Why would people care about it doesn't look good? It doesn't look good to people that hate you. Okay, well, who cares what they think? Why would anybody give a shit about how it looks? Yeah, it doesn't look good because you're saying it's not good. It is good.
Like a bunch of
the difference.
Israel advocacy organizations decided to fucking bar me entry into the goddamn country. Say it's on, don't worry.
It's probably going to get worse too. Because like once now, so like this is what happens, right? Is like this is the death spiral. Is that like once you start getting kicked out of one country, for example, now you are the person who's been kicked out of this country for being anti-Semitic. Now you've been removed from a position because of, you know, support of terrorist groups. So like once that gets attached to your name, a lot of other people aren't going to want to collaborate with you or dislike you at all, right? Or, you know, like support you at all. So this is, by the way, this is the beginning. I think in a lot of ways, this is the beginning of the end, right? I mean, we'll see if that's actually true. I don't want to make a big prediction like that. I mean, Hassan is he's very, a lot of tenacity. He's very resilient. But at the end of the day, whenever a country bans you, that's the end of it. That's it. Like Nick Fuentes? Yeah, exactly.
About that dude that was harassing you in New Jersey. That dude is a known bum and he used to sell dubs outside of Supreme. He's a straight loser. I mean, I assumed that he was, but I'm not worried about any of those fucking losers whatsoever. They're little creatures. Bottom feeders for the most part. Reddit is insanely toxic over all this too. Dude, I'm telling you, I think it's the Hasbro machine.
Everybody hates you and it's Israel's fault. Everybody thinks that you support terrorism because of Israel.
I think the Hasbro machine has been cranked to 11. They know that they can't put the toothpaste back in the tube and everybody fucking despises Israel. So what they're trying to do is, instead of saying like, Israel is great, actually, they're trying to...
People despise Israel and they also despise you. You act like this is somehow like an either or thing. Most of the people that hate Israel also hate you too. It's not like they like Israel, so they're like it. There are not two sides to this. There are multiple angles to this.
Attack every single prominent critic of Israel and punish them, right? Punish people like myself, punish people like Jank, punish even Tucker Carlson and numerous others. Basically, what they've decided is increase Islamophobia, foment Islamophobia.
Islamophobia is when you say that you want 9/11, that we deserve 9/11, and then you get called out for it. It's Islamophobic to say that that was bad. It's Islamophobic to criticize someone for supporting Muslim terrorists. Islamophobia is a made-up word invented by political Islam in order to suppress any sort of criticism. That's what it is. Islam is an idea. And also, like, there's a huge difference between, like, there are people who practice religious Islam and there are people who practice political Islam. I don't think anybody has a problem with the guys that pray 5 times a day and they live their life however they want. They don't want to eat pork. They want to observe Ramadan. Nobody really cares about this. Nobody's actually angry about this. The problem is whenever you want to take your value system and apply it to everybody else. That's the issue. And they use words, made up words like Islamophobia, in order to basically piggyback onto racism or sexism and act like, oh, well, we're being oppressed too. No, you're not.
The best of your ability, and also attack critics of Israel. Actually, on Reddit, GeoPolls, you had 71% support over this ban. What is this? I'm voting no on. Wow. Wait, dude, this has 46 upvotes, dude. This has 46 upvotes. Who gives a fuck about Reddit GeoPoll?
Uh-huh. Right. Okay. Well, everybody else probably would support it too. Let's be honest, right? This is the clip you mentioned that they missed. Let me see. Oh, yeah. This is the bad one.
Like, doing one good thing, which is that, like, if you have these millionaire, billionaire, WASP fail sons, at least taking them out of other colleges so they can only do date rape to other billionaire, millionaire fail daughters is, like, in some respects, you know, from a utilitarian perspective, of course, a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like, taking these guys and putting them in a pen with one another is ultimately getting them away from the broader society.
Wow. Imagine being a white person and watching them. I couldn't imagine how much self-respect you would have to not have to actively consume content from a person who thinks that it is the lesser of two evils for you or the women in your life that you're related to be raped. That's crazy.
Like it or not, black people care about the border. Man, shut the fuck up. Black people care about the border. I don't give a fuck what black people care about. The Democratic Party literally is going to fucking lose, even if they don't lose, move the country to a significantly more right-wing position. Oh, black people care about this, black people care about that. Like, shut the fuck up. That's not how politics works.
It absolutely is, by the way. And yeah, what's happening is that black people are worried that they're going to be basically replaced in the labor market with immigrants that will do the job for less money. And all of the civil rights advocacy and all of the amount of efforts and progress that they've made is going to be effectively sidestepped because they're just going to bring in an underclass that are going to work beyond them, right? Because it's really not... I mean, like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, you're not supposed to say this. Like, very, very obviously, right? I mean, like, there are a lot of people that are black that are working these low-income jobs. This is just the way it is because economically, a lot of them are poor. And everything else correlates to that one thing. So guess what happens when you bring in a lot of low-skilled immigrants? Well, those people are going to cannibalize more black people's jobs on average than white people's. That's the way it is. So they have every right to be upset and angry about this.
I hate that. I hate this, like, shield, okay? I hate this fucking idiotic shield, okay? Oh, well, Hassan, how dare you? Like it or not, black people...
And by the way, you know who else agrees with me on this? Is Dr. Umar. He sees it too.
Care about this issue. It's like, it's such a fucking stupid stance, okay?
Yeah.
It's such an idiotic stance. Nobody operates like this, okay? Black people don't operate like this either. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, they kind of do.
Stop using this as a fucking shield. Like it or not.
Absolutely. Yeah, do other ethnic minorities do more to this place than white gentrification? Well, it depends on what it is and what's happening, right? I work for ICE. My black colleagues are more racist than the white ones. course they are. Of course, absolutely. What a surprise. Yeah, I would have expected that.